If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get notified of new videos. Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to Munchyz Tech Friday. This is episode 1 and shout out to Android Start for the inspiration. In this episode, we're going to talk about WhatsApp, sending cease and desist letters, Samsung phones sending text messages without your knowledge, Google letting third-party developers have access to your emails, Xiaomi wanting to come to USA in 2019, some Mi Mix 3 leaks, Samsung Galaxy S10 leaks, and LG having burn-in on their televisions at a conference. Let's get started. Let's talk about WhatsApp. They've been acting like a bully and sending cease and desist letters to application developers. The developer of an application called Direct Chat posted on Reddit telling us about how WhatsApp had sent him a cease and desist letter, and then he created a follow-up post and mentioned that he knows 3 other people who've got the same letter, and then things escalated and XDA wrote an article about it. What's been going on is you have a few applications which use the publicly available Android API to listen to WhatsApp notifications, right, and then perform an action. So for example, the Can't Talk application will listen to a notification, or say you get a message on WhatsApp and then say you're not by your phone. So it'll automatically send an automated response. The Direct Chat application is like a heads up notification kind of system, chat bubbles as you have them in Facebook Messenger. So these applications are using an API which does not belong to WhatsApp, but even then WhatsApp sent them cease and desist letters. Here's the content of the letter if you want to read it, and I'll have a link to all these articles in the description of the video. So in my opinion, it's like a shitty move by WhatsApp. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, let's talk about Samsung. Somebody created a post on Reddit that their S9 Plus sent their entire photo gallery to their girlfriend in the night while they were sleeping, and the internet went crazy. Android Central reporting about the issue, The Verge reporting about the issue, and Protect the Nudes. I mean, personally, I think this is being blown out of proportion because from what I have researched, there's only one guy, the guy who posted this article. Personally, I think this is being blown out of proportion. There's only one person whom I found. Personally, I think this is being blown out of proportion because if you go through the comments, and then somebody posted a link to this guy's profile. So let's go ahead and do a Google Translate. So this guy seems to be the spokesperson for Samsung from Poland, I think, and he says that it's like they have done the research and they didn't find any issues with the hardware or the software. What do you think about that? And just in case you are concerned, I'll have a link to a video made by Viper in the description of this video, and if you watch that video, he'll tell you how to disable access to the pictures for the Samsung Messages app so that this doesn't happen to you. Next, let's talk about Google. The journal reported on July 2nd that app developers have access to your Gmail. Now, we don't have access to read the full article here, but it was followed up by an article from The Verge dated 2nd July at 7 p.m. Eastern. They say that certain apps, like apps from Salesforce and Microsoft, have access to your Gmail, as in they can read your emails. If you ever saw something like this and allowed that, it means that app has access to your Gmail, including the capability of reading your emails. Reading down, you can see some email managing firms like Return Path and Edison Software have access to your email accounts, and human engineers can view your emails. Now, this is pretty scary right there, and if Google did this, I personally see a lawsuit coming in. Letting people read my personal email is not acceptable in today's world. Let's talk about Xiaomi. Xiaomi is planning to come to the States in 2019. Their phones are very popular in Asia. They have flash sales for their devices and they sell out within seconds or minutes. Xiaomi is also known as the Apple of China. The question I have for you is, one, will you buy a Xiaomi phone if they come to the States? And secondly, do you see Apple taking Xiaomi to court for copied design? A lot of Xiaomi phones look like Apple iPhones. Samsung and Apple have been at it for 7 years. So if Xiaomi comes to the States in 2019, do you expect Apple to sue them? Staying with Xiaomi, did you have a look at the leaked renders for the Mi Mix-3? It might be coming up with the pop-up selfie camera and dual rear cameras. There are some more renders, and we also have a live leaked picture. What do you think of the Mi Mix-3, supposed to be released in September 2018? Let's talk Samsung Galaxy S10. The latest leaks suggest Samsung is working on 3 models for the Galaxy S10. The code names are Beyond 0, Beyond 1, and Beyond 2. Beyond 0 is an entry-level model. It will have a fingerprint scanner but on the side. The other 2 models, the Beyond 1 and Beyond 2, will be Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus respectively. I'm pretty sure this over here, when they mention Galaxy S9, is like an issue with Google Translate. The important thing to note here is the S10 and S10 Plus, that is Beyond 1 and Beyond 2, will have FOD, that is, they'll have fingerprint on display. What do you guys think about that? Next up, LG. If you read this article, you'll notice that the television had burn-in after being used for 8 hours. That was on the first day of the trade show. And on the second day, this is what happened. I'm not sure how Apple will take this news, because LG is going to be the supplier for displays on the upcoming iPhone. That's it for this week, fellows. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. See you when I see you.